So what exactly is dry eye? To put it very simply, with a little bit of humor, dry eye is like having forgotten to pay the water bill for your eyes. And when I say water, here I'm referring to tears. And when we refer to tears, we need to understand that tears is not the same as water. Our tears are made up of three basic components. So you have the water component. What is there in front of it is the oil component, which prevents the water component from evaporating. And then you have a mucus component, which helps the tears to adhere to the ocular surface. Therefore, the tears is made up of a combination of components, and when there is a disturbance in any of these components, it could manifest in the form of dry eye. So it could be a reduction in the water component, it could be a reduction in the oil component, rather it could even be a problem on the ocular surface, whereby despite a normal tear film, it is unable to spread on the ocular surface and keep your eye comfortable. In a normal scenario, when you're working throughout the day, it is hardly ever that we remember or we need to remind ourselves that our eyes are there in our face. That's because that's how comfortable the tears keeps our eyes, that we are never reminded of the presence of the eyes in our face. It's only when something goes wrong and you have a problem with any one of the components in the tear film that the eye starts telling you, hello, I am here. When you're working on the monitor, you're constantly reminded of the eye. The eye starts burning, the eye starts watering, you feel like there is something there in the eye, and rather than focusing on your work, you are constantly focusing on your eye and trying to figure out how you're going to get comfort. This is where it's extremely important that we analyze the type of dry eye that you have, the component of the tears in your eye that is affected, and therefore tailor the treatment that is offered for any eye that suffers from dryness. This is Dr. Geeta Iyer, dry eye specialist from Code Eye Care in T Nagar, Chennai.